about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
Okay. So, let's get into this topic. Now, I want to know, is whack sex or lack of sex a deal breaker? Is that a reason to leave your relationship? If the sex is not good, or if it's a lack of it. It could be good, but it's not really much of it. How do you feel about that?
So what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. Whack sex is a deal breaker
for you.
Yeah,
or
I agree.
Yes, I'm speaking for me, because when I speak out of my mouth, I'm speaking for me. What's up with you, girl?
No, I was just asking.
Okay, yes, for me, whack sex is a deal breaker. Now, lack of sex, I get complaints if she want to sit here and clear her throat.
No, I wasn't going to say anything, baby. What are you talking about?
You cleared your throat. They got the message.
I wasn't doing that.
But look, my shit amazing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I ain't got no excuse, but I'm just saying, she asked me how I feel about it. Good sex, but lack there is one thing. But whack sex, I cannot endure.
So you can't endure. How do you feel, Maria?
No.
No. On the show, she's a part of the show.
No.
Maria, how do you feel? Is no sex a deal? Is whack sex a deal breaker, or if it's good but it's a lack of it? How do you feel about that?
I believe both can be a deal breaker. Let me tell you why. Because, like, what if you are having sex once a month or twice a year or something like that? That's like really a lot of lack. I'm not talking about you, baby. Chill out. That's like a lot of lack of sex. You damn near a virgin. So, I mean, if somebody don't want to sleep with you, you're going to start feeling like, what's wrong with me? That's what's like. So that can be a deal breaker because it gets deeper. Nobody's not talking about you, baby. What are you doing?
How do you feel about that, Lotto?
Yeah, I feel different now because I all my life I base my relationships on sex, on yeah. Nah, listen, I always thought like you like a certain way. First I thought as a man you're supposed to have sex all the time with a lot of women. This is my first thing of being a man. This is just being raised in the street. And then
Oh my God.
I thought about
What's up? Go ahead, Lotto.
And then I thought about when as I'm older now, I think whack sex is whack sex, but if you're gonna have sex, let's make it popping.
What?
Look,
what?
Whack. Listen. So if you're having whack sex with somebody, you don't have a connection. But if you do have sex with that person and it's good, you got a connection. You understand what I mean?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna respond to that in a minute.
All right.
What about lack of sex?
Yeah, lack of
what?
sex.
You said what about lack of sex?
Yes.
Oh, listen, a lack of sex could be good. You could be building up for that motherfucking explosion.
Bust your head wide open.
So, but that means that's a time frame because
bust your head wide open. See, it's about quality, not quantity.
Yes.
You understand?
Exactly.
You might get used to it. You understand?
Conrad.
But when I circle the block, daddy's here. You know what I mean? But if you getting it all the time, it might. I got used to it. Or you did that move last time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you forget.
Did you hear the question? How do you feel about it? Do you feel like if you're in a relationship and the sex is horrible, is that a deal breaker for you? Or what about if it's good but it's just not much of it? Is that a problem?
Conrad, who you fucking?
So first of all, I'm single, but if the sex is not good, I mean, if you're with someone that you truly care about and love and you're perfect, and if it's not going well, I would say trust the process. It'll get better eventually. But if it's someone that you're just not happy with, then that's where you probably should like not be with them. And if you're not enjoying it, then just maybe like not. You don't have to necessarily like do it. That's just my opinion on it.
One thing. Hold up, I got a project. But Happy Walters says if it's
It
black,
makes
I'm
sense
cheating.
though.
First of all, Happy Walters, you better make sure you hand in all your paperwork that you need for this goddamn show. So don't be in here. Make sure you get your emails. Now, Conrad, would you be up for us as the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show featuring Lotto to give you a makeover?
I honestly, I would be totally down for that. It's like,
yes,
you know, absolutely.
And you single, we gotta hook you up, man. We gotta get you right with a beautiful woman. Let me tell you something, man. He's been supporting us from the beginning. He always pop out, come show love. He ain't gotta buy a bag. She just show love.
No, Conrad been showing me love since quarantine karaoke. I still owe him a calendar from 2020. Yo, listen, we're gonna do a makeover for you.
Okay, cool.
Lotto gonna give you the game because you heard him. Lotto was just trying to knock everything out. Shout out to Joy in the building. And me and Babs is gonna get you like we're gonna do the hairstyle and the swag and all that. Freshie was good. We're gonna do the hairstyle, the swag, and we're gonna do a makeover. Matter of fact, Clint Coley, what's up? And Clint Coley, Clint. Hey Clint, you know what I mean? But hey, my stylist is in the building. Freshie 1414. We're gonna give you a makeover, and we're going to get you fresh so that you too can holler at the bitches.
Exactly, and you know, I would absolutely love to do that, and you know, as long as I'm someone that just loves to go with the flow, and you know,
Time the fuck out. Overflow says she's a barber. And Ricky DeVista, shout out to Posh Pink. I don't even know how to.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta get that cut, man.
Now look, let me tell you what we about to do because everybody's here right now. So Freshie is gonna get the clothes from Ricky. I don't know about Overflow cutting your head because Overflow is DJ. She's a fucking chef. She fucking raps. She's the engineer. So I don't know if I'm gonna get Overflow to cut your hair, but. Everybody in the building is giving a Posh Pink LA. Okay, but no, she said she got receipts. I got receipts too. I was cutting the little boy's hair when I was a kid. So I don't know. I ain't gonna trust you with our makeover.
Oh, for sure.
But, no, we gonna give you a makeover. So Freshie gonna get you fresh. He gonna get the clothes from Ricky.
Okay.
Maria gonna give you the facial. Because she's nice with that shit.
With the skincare.
Me, Babs, and Lotto gonna give you the swag. And we're gonna follow up and we're gonna have you out here and you gonna tell us about Wack sex and lack of sex.
He's gonna be having
you gonna have to be live. You got the look. You got the look. You just need the look.
And he goes slow.
You gonna
Agreed.
be the flyers. Like AZ and Nas said, niggas better watch your back. It's so cold.
Okay, so look. Okay, thank you, Conrad, for pulling up. I'm gonna DM you. I followed you, right? See, I followed you. All right, and
okay,
we are going to discuss this makeover, and we're gonna bring you back on the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show. And Overflow, you're not gonna give him the haircut, okay? We're gonna bring you back, and we're gonna make sure you right, because where you at in Seattle, right?
I'm in. That's correct. I am in Seattle.
All the hoes down in Seattle. I'm telling you, you are the new what's his name from Nirvana? Okay, that's you, the new him. Be the new him.
Got.
Feel it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Embrace it. What's his name?
Yes, Conrad.
Kurt Cobain. That's you, Conrad. Conrad Cobain. That's it. Embrace it.
That's definitely a compliment for me because that's pretty awesome.
Yes,
Maria said, I mean, he likes women, Maria.
What kind of woman?
Yeah.
Oh, she said, what kind of woman?
Like how you like them build, complexion, race, like what you like.
He likes women. He like everything. He was all over Lotto. Yo, go to Conrad page. He got a video with him and Lotto getting real feisty. Okay.
Yep. I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, I was on stage with I was on
thought
stage with
it was me, right?
model. Yes, and that is totally true.
So Conrad, we love you. You know that's my father's name. All right. So Conrad, we loved you. Thank you to the Real Mahogany Rose
Thank
for
you
buying
for buying the bag.
Conrad, we are going to talk because we're going to give you a makeover. Please buy a badge because this is not going to be cheap. If y'all want to see Conrad get a makeover, buy a badge.
I'm not buying
You're not buying. No, you can have badges. All right, Conrad. Conrad, we love you. Okay.
I'm about to buy a bag. Shit.
Yeah,
better buy a badge.
you better buy one. First of all, hold
Oh,
up. I didn't get to give my opinion on the question that I asked.
We already know.
Are you bringing somebody up?
Well, Babs never answered the question.
I did.
Oh, so answer. I'm listening.
Answer.
All right, so the question was, is bad sex a deal breaker in a relationship or good sex but a lack of? And I feel like it depends. Just depends on the situation. Like,
Oh, you see that? That was real love.
that depends on the situation, but in either one of those situations, if I stay, I'm cheating. So it's just that.
So you're that
So then
hungry and
you might
hot?
as well just break up.
Exactly.
No,
That's
no,
selfish. That's
because
selfish.
because
You're
somebody.
selfish.
Then what if you catch something?
I'm not gonna have unprotected
Okay,
situations.
but
Oh,
and
wait.
Doing stuff.
Wait. Time out. I need to ask you a question. This
What
is big.
too damn is lit,
No, wait,
baby. It come in
okay.
all flavors.
This is bacon, egg,
It
and
come in
cheese.
She's not
great.
kissing.
The
This-
great.
This
Yo,
bacon,
the
egg, and cheese
great
after dark,
Dittle
ladies and
Damn
gentlemen.
is the best one. The great Dittle Damn
So
is
are
the
you
best.
kissing?
The great
Wait,
flavor.
baby. Bacon, egg, and cheese after dark, ladies and gentlemen. Exit the room if you're not ready. Babs, I'll bet you $1,000 you don't know where the fuck to buy a dental dam from.
No.
What? What happened?
Amazon has it.
So before Amazon, where'd you get it?
Then you're never going to see that package.
Somebody
What-
gave it to me.
What if your girl see that package coming?
Follow where I'm coming from.
All right,
She's
go
a
ahead. I know.
fucking
I do.
Let me
You don't
tell you
use
What
it.
the
Shut
hell
up,
is
stop
that?
hating. You want me to have a dirty mouth.
Lesbians
Why you hating?
are having unprotected sex. That's it.
And if you
Not-
kiss
I
somebody,
ain't never
no.
seen a dental dam in my life. Where do you buy it? Where do you buy it?
So you can
Amazon.
work on it, nigga.
Yo, chill. I'm just saying, y'all liars. I seen pictures of it, but where do you buy a dental dam? I don't even know how to
Sells it. And you can get it from your GYN. They will give it to you.
They give you the cheap
Yeah.
stuff.
Hold up. Babs, how many you used it before?
The great flavor is the best flavor.
When's the last time you used
I'm
it?
out of here, man.
I'm
This
like,
shit
I
used to
can't.
be
When's the
rare,
last
rare.
time?
Listen.
When's the last time you used it?
This is getting nuts. And I done been going nuts on this, okay? Listen, man, okay? That's enough, because you know when I have about 4 or 5 of these,
I'm here.
then we can get crazy. So listen, we at 10:30. It's my baby birthday. Let's see lack of or whatever tonight, okay?
Putting out money?
Yeah.
Typical
Yeah,
man.
the fuck you think I'm supposed to do?
Man.
If y'all talking about lesbian shit, what the fuck am I supposed? I'm supposed to do something. Listen,
Go buy some badges.
listen,
Go buy some badges.
listen,
No, I need to.
He
listen.
said you ain't gay no more.
Hold up. No.
Money.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think Ja Rule? Do you think Ja Rule watches Power?
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to Big Egg and Cheese Show. Lotto is crazy, because I'm still stuck on.
No, my baby said that's a good one. Like, put in some clothes, baby. Stop fucking going past us, nigga.
What is in your cup? Like, I don't even want to go anywhere now, because first of all, you pulled out money. So when all gay women start talking, you just pull out your money. Like,
No,
nigga, I'm that nigga.
I just tried to count something, and I don't know what she was talking in the back. She said, "Baby, they got you in the gay." She said, "Baby, they got you in the gay conversation." I said, "Oh, I just started pulling
Bitch, I
out
got
money."
money.
Fuck it. Listen,
No, Lotto was crazy.
Listen.
I told you about Lotto. You did? Remember I told you about Lotto when we was in LA?
she said, "You did?" She said, "Oh no, I love y'all." Listen,
that's
luck,
my problem. I tell her too much, and then she
no,
be
luck
talking to me.
is.
She repeats stories
I
back
was a
like she was
female.
there. She
If I
repeats
was
stories.
a female, I would want to be luck.
Well, good luck get on the bitch.
No, listen,
Who is that?
listen.
Wait, who is that voice coming from?
No,
That's my girl. Listen,
Let's get all the bitches.
I just, first of all, I just want to know. No, ma'am, I
chill,
don't
baby.
get. No, ma'am, I don't get any bitches, ma'am. I only have my one.
That's what I'm saying.
I only have my one female dog. No bitch.
Female dog.
You know, bitches. That's what bitches. I was no, not like
Saying,
that. No, ma'am, I have one fiance. I do not get any bitches, ma'am. And please do not start any trouble in my home tonight.
Yeah. She's in the background because luck get all the bitches. Because luck get all the bitches.
Luck is no bitches. I am engaged.
Listen.
No. See?
Don't mind what she's saying.
I can't. DNA Tooth in the building.
DNA Tooth. The tooth is here.
Hold on. Yo.
The tooth is here.
Yo, DNA Tooth, I remember when you first started all of these pages on Twitter. I'll take you back to Twitter. I was there. I've been following you. But no, tell that young lady to, okay? Shout out to Babs looking beautiful now. Okay, now I'm going to block you because I'm the one shouting you out and going hard. DNA Tooth giving you sound effects and everything. And now you're going to say shout out to Babs.
That's my guy. That's my.
Who was the last bitch?
I didn't have any bitches.
No, they said luck stay with a bad bitch.
No, I've been single my whole life until I met you.
Yeah, don't be coming in
Listen,
here
luck
shit up.
No,
luck.
DNA
No,
Tooth,
luck is.
luck salute.
Let me give luck props. Listen, luck is all. Luck is passionate.
I don't want any props. I do not want
No,
no props.
I do not want
any props.
Give her her flowers.
Look, hold on. Look, this is light skin love, baby. Look, I never said nothing. Listen, luck is always on. Luck is always sincere. She's always a good person, and I don't care what she say. Love luck to the fullest. Goddamn, she gonna love you back.
Shit.
Oh, Babs, don't you wish I was like you? Do I still battle rap? Yo, it's funny. Me, my girl, and my mom be battle rapping in the car. See, that's how long you know.
Like me.
That's how you know you're gay. You and your bitch finish sentences together.
She crazy.
We start turning into Tia and Tamara in this bitch. You know you gay when you and your bitch get y'all cycle at the same time, a week apart and shit. Like the gay shit.
You know y'all together when y'all have the same dreams, and you gotta beat the bitches up in the dreams.
Woo!
What? Tell us about the dream.
She told y'all.
So the funny thing, right? I had a dream one night about a person. And in the dream, the person and her friend was trying to, get me to come talk to them, whatever, in the bathroom. But nothing happened in the dream. But it's my dream.
You entertained it in a dream.
Fuck you, Maria. It was my dream. My personal space. My dream. The next morning, I wake up, and she moved from me, cuddling with her. I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong with you, baby? I'm mad at you. You mad at me? And we just woke up. There's nothing. It's a clean slate. The sun just helped us. And she said, yeah, I saw you and that person in my dream, and I beat y'all up. And that's when I knew my bitch was crazy.
I did that happened before to me, but I actually woke up and swung. So, Maria, you ain't swing?
I swung when I saw something physically with my eyes.
I seen something in my dream.
No,
I woke up swinging.
No,
if
you was to do that, I'm not going to say why I do, because then she'll catch on to it if I do it one day.
Baby, I done caught on to all your tricks.
No, you didn't.
Just like you caught on to all of mine.
Let me ask you this, Maria, since you up here.
Yes.
So India Love, Dirk's baby mother,
right,
said that all these girls out here are mad because people saying that they famous because they baby fathers are rappers. And she says she's not ashamed. And that, yes, that's the reason why she's famous. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like... Do you feel like, people don't know me because of luck? or do you feel the same way India Love feels?
No, I don't know nobody that knows me because of Luck besides Luck's family and friends.
Bitch, everybody on my page.
They don't say nothing to me. They don't say nothing to me. I mean, they don't help me out. Like, they don't have, like, they're not buying more badges. They're not investing in our company,
Yeah,
so they don't
I love
exist.
Luck.
You know,
Luck say
you know
all
what?
the right shit.
So look, my baby is the most. I'm not calling her regular. She's not regular in any way, but my baby is the most, like, out of the spotlight that I've ever been with. You know, because I've dated girls who like we strippers, so you in the spotlight, you meet the rappers and stuff. But my baby is like the most
normal,
homegrown. Definitely not normal. She's the most homegrown, you know, person that I've met, and she doesn't understand that everybody in the world sees her. I tell her, we watching Netflix after we done the movie. I said, baby, you didn't give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Because, see, that's what Instagram is. People don't have to like. It's just like Netflix and Hulu. At the end, you don't hit like or not. You just watch the movie. Mm-hmm. So I show her all the time. Like, I got a video of Donald Trump on my page, right? That shit had my page going. They're still giving my page life.
I was asking you how you know Free.
Yeah, my baby.
I mean, how you know this person?
My baby said, how you know Free from 106 & Park? I turned to her and said, baby, I'm Lady Luck. She said, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because she see me in here looking like George Jefferson and shit. So she don't be realizing. She don't be realizing.
From day one.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. No, see, that's why you don't bring the bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I kid. But she young, you know.
Tell you this about somebody not realizing it was my dad. So one day we had to go pick my brother up from Times Square. So we walking, and then people walking by, Bass, what's up, Bass? I'm like, hey. Everybody that said hi to me, my father was like, you know them? I said, no, Daddy, I don't know her.
Oh, famous
next person,
Pop.
Yes, next person, yo, Bass, what's good? I said, what's up? My father said, you know him? I said, no, I don't know him, Daddy. By the fifth, sixth person, I said, Daddy.
Oh, famous.
Yes.
He looked at me, he said, nobody.
What?
Now he said what? Fucking with you though.
Yeah, he said, nobody.
Let's not tell stories about the daddies. At least
you was walking with your daddy.
Yeah, let's not talk about daddies. At least you have one. It is this beautiful young lady's birthday weekend, and I don't know if you guys follow me. If you don't, but my mom been in the hospital. My mom been in the hospital. Today is day 51, and my baby right here has been supporting me and riding with me every step of the way.
Yes. Hope moms get better. Word is born.
Ain't no motherfucking hope for suckers, nigga. She is gonna get better. You ain't heard Dick Gregory? Facts. We don't hope shit around here. But boy, do I need some help after this, y'all. I need a therapist.
No, a psychotherapist.
Nigga, I need it. Hey, little boy, I heard it's your birthday on Tuesday. Yup.
Your birthday coming up, right?
Happy birthday, Aiden.
Happy birthday, Aiden.
Yeah, what's up, Paul? Bam, man.
Hey, Aiden, I'm going to send you a lifetime supply of tea.
Birthday.
Yo, Aiden, I'm going to send you a lifetime supply of tea. Y'all don't understand. Aiden was at my house one night. Yo, Aiden and Babs came over. I forgot. Yo, because my house in Jersey was just like a party house for a straight summer. So I made Aiden some tea because he was coughing. And this was at the height of COVID. So I made him and his mama some tea. Because they was like, it's not COVID. I was like, let's be sure. You know what I mean? COVID had everybody scared. You know what I mean? Yo, I made Aiden some tea. He liked it so much. But we all fell asleep. And he wanted more tea. So nobody told him how to make it. He didn't watch. So when I woke up the next morning, every tea bag was ripped open. It's all over the stove. It's in the living room. Nobody told my guy how to make tea. So for his birthday, I'm going to send his mama some tea so he can pay her back for what he did to my house.
Yeah.
The Don't make up to a mess.
She said I wanted some more tea.
Y'all don't know what tea. I woke up and see during the summer is when I was drinking every day. I was really, really twisted. So I looked at when I woke up the next morning, I'm looking at the stove and I'm like, what is this? Because he ripped open the tea bags, pause, and it's everywhere. And I just said, what is this? And he said, and then finally I started finding the little flags. I said, Aiden, what happened? He said, I wanted some more tea. So I'm going to teach him how to make So Auntie Luck's house was a mess, okay? Because he went through 40 tea bags trying to figure it out. I still don't know to this day if he got the cup he was looking for. But shout out to Aiden, and we're going to get him some tea. I'm going to send him a lifetime supply of tea. He's going to pay Babs back, and he's going to figure out how to make it.
Bring that tea. Maria, happy birthday. What do you want for your birthday? I'm not your woman, so I can't get you nothing expensive, but just let me know something that you need.
A phone call.
Like you. Phone call. All right, I got you.
Nah,
I'll
because
call you.
my baby is grounded. I don't want to call her normal. It's grounded, but like she dead ass like and it was. I don't even like the word fan, but she's been she's
know about battle rap.
Admired Babs Bunny. Before then.
Yeah,
and
I had her posted up. My hair. I'm like, I can't get my hair done. I'm like, girl, I feel you. So I'm not going nowhere.
She loved Babs Bunny. And
shout out to the band. Real quick, love. Let me tell you, being that you're speaking about that, I just got off the phone with Sarah yesterday, so she wants to come do the bacon, egg, and cheese show. So we got to book a... we got...
it's 2023, baby. We're not doing that.
We gotta book a day for her. Shout out to Sarah from the band, and we about to do this. We about to do this band documentary. So everybody that's been asking, oh, what's going on with the reunion and everything, everybody's on board. We're doing the documentary produced by your one and only Brooklyn Babs. Everybody knows this one.
Yo, you know, Babs ain't shit, Lotto. Every time, Lotto, every time we be having, out of nowhere. First of all, me and Maria be watching shit on Tubi just out of nowhere. And then Babs, we watching it, and it's gangsters, and out of nowhere, Babs pop up with a gun.
Yeah,
no.
in the car. And then she was in a scary movie, so it's just like, I never know where we
ladies and gentlemen, I love Babs like I love cooked food. That scary movie she's in, the funniest shit I ever saw in my fucking life. Please, what's the name of it? Cass, what is it? I'm drunk. What is it called, Babs?
Ooh, sorry. It's called Call Time.
Call Time. Please go on Hulu, Amazon, and watch Call Time. This scary movie is the funniest scary movie you've ever seen in your life. When Babs is, I'm not gonna tell you, Babs don't die, but when Babs die, y'all gotta go.
Yes, Overflow, state property too. Y'all already know. Big Snow, I see you in the comments. I love you. You already know the vibe.
I am drunk. I'm emotional. I'm drunk.
Big Queen.
I'm emotional.
Wait, I'm emotional too. Hold up, because this is somebody's in the comments right now that played a major part in my up and coming career. Before I got my deal with Bad Boy, I was in his studio. I was recording in his house. You know what I'm saying? And
those people are important.
This is what I'm talking about. He left his baby moms, his wife upstairs, and came downstairs and recorded me. So shout out to Big Snow. That's all I got.
Shout out Big Snow.
Snow is that? Snow, what up, nigga?
Damn. Okay. I forgot.
Steady flow.
I forgot.
Rest in peace, granddaddy. Got you.
Yeah.
Word up.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, damn, but Bab had a full foundation to her career.
That was it was both of them together. Luck, Granddaddy, IU, Big Snow. They both was together.
Lady Luck,
Big Snow.
Come visit Jersey. Stuff. I didn't want to leave Jersey. My mama wanted to do this whole crazy shit. And then
I met Lady Luck coming out.
No, that was my story. That was you can't steal my shine. I'm tired of you.
Listen.
Yo, let me tell you.
We all moving to the Bronx. We all moving to the Bronx. We're getting closer to you.
Yo, you breaking up. The Bronx
Huh?
got
He
bad
said he moving to the
Wi-Fi.
Bronx. Lotto, I moved
Bronx
to
got
Georgia like
bad Wi-Fi.
I moved to Georgia last year. Okay, Lotto, thank you for joining the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, the Wi-Fi acting crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I met Babs Bunny one night, and I was sitting on a crate. I was passing out flyers, trying to get everybody to come to my party. And this lady came down the street like Frank Lucas, and she had a make on, and they was flashing pictures, and she had a bitch on each arm. And I said, "Excuse me, how you doing?" And they was like, "Oh my God, make way for Babs Bunny." Yo, Brad had, what's up? Brad was my boyfriend in 2nd grade. He is a fine ass Filipino. But they was like, "Oh, make way, Babs Bunny coming through." And I walked over to her, and while the paparazzi was around her, and she had the mink on like Frank Lucas. And I was like, "How you doing? My name is Lady Luck, and here's my flyer for my party. You know, I hope you can come." You know, it was very humble, you know.
That's
And
a lie. Bring the beef. Make sure you edit it, okay? Because you have to put this clip up. That's a lie. I came out the club, and then she called me over to her, and I walked her. She was like, "Yeah, you know who I am?"
You did that?
no, I told you my
Yes,
story.
she did, Maria.
Why would you ask me?
You know I'm not lying.
Maria,
She
so
said-
I just told my
said-
story. You hear her story.
I just asked a question. I didn't.
I told you my story.
Baby, I was just asking.
Baby, I was sitting on a crate.
It's not
was
real.
at
She
this-
wasn't on no crate. She was standing up. She was talking to like 2 people. I came out the spot.
You
and
ain't
yeah,
had two bitches on your arm?
I did. I think it was like 3 or 4 actually.
Yo, paparazzi
I
wasn't.
did.
Come out. They wasn't flashing pictures.
That was true.
Okay.
But
And so then everything else is true. I was sitting on the crate.
No.
Why is it 3 out of
Nah.
4? No, that's what I'm trying to tell you, ladies and
she
gentlemen.
said to me, "Yo, do you know who I am, Maria?" This is what she said to me. She was like, "Yeah, you know who I am?" And then
No,
I looked her
no.
up
She
and
heard me
down.
wrong. I was like, "Do you know who I am?"
You said it like that, baby.
Like that, like humble,
Nah.
like, you know, like,
You
please,
know,
may I have
Maria.
some
You
more-"
know.
It was like,
You
please,
know her.
you know, it was like, please,
So
may I have
you
some
know
more
she
soup,
didn't
sir?
say it like that.
No,
You
ladies
know
and
her.
gentlemen, I went up to Babs, like, "May I please have some more soup?" You know what I mean? So that's how I went to
She didn't
Babs.
say it
I was
like
like,
that because you
I
know her.
like, no, but this, you don't know me before then. I said, Babs,
Whatever.
I said-
Same bitch. Same bitch.
I said, "Babs, do you know who I am?" She's like, "No, bitch, I don't know who you are. Who are you?"
That's a lie.
No, bitch, who are you? you didn't
No.
hear.
She said,
Ladies and gentlemen, you know how those nice, slim, thick, brown-skinned girls with that hairstyle. Look at her hairstyle.
Right.
You know I'm not lying to you. No, I didn't know who you are. Who are you? You look at her hairstyle.
Yeah.
Who are you? You know what I mean?
Maria, you know
like
her.
a Naomi
You
Campbell.
know her
Who are
every
you?
night. She's big cat. So
No, shut up.
you
No.
know who I am? And then I looked at her and I said no. Because back then, it wasn't.
We didn't
like,
know.
we didn't have all of the
No.
social and all of
I
that
was
stuff.
just like 4
So, yeah.
magazines.
So, yeah, exactly. So I said, no, I don't. She said, I'm Lady Luck.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I know who Lady Luck is. So
No.
she says she's
That's
Lady
not what
Luck.
happened.
Yes, it is. So
What you,
I
Marcus,
said,
I love you.
and then you
I
said,
said, oh shit, what's up, Lady Luck? And then I was mad excited to meet her because I was always excited to meet I was always excited to meet all of the female rappers that came out before me. So I was always excited when I got to meet them. So of course I didn't remember how she looked because of course she didn't have on a carry dress, right?
Oh,
and so I didn't know.
You weren't wearing a baseball outfit, but I knew who the fuck you was, bitch.
Yeah, but
baby, she had on the mink like Frank Lucas. I don't even know she had the mink hat, but she came out with the mink, and it was mad paparazzi. Ching, 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 ching. I was sitting on the crate because at this time my career was on a stall, and she came up the street and everybody go, Babs Bunny, ah! I said, oh my God, here's my chance, here's my shot, and I said, Babs, do you know who I am? She said, no, I don't, honey. Who are you?
Lie. Somebody in the comments said I told somebody one time I knew Babs and they told me I was a lie. Like back in the day, yo, it was real. It's not how it is now. And so it was different. And I didn't know who she was by just looking at her. But when she told me who she was, of course I knew who Lady Luck was. And so I was excited to meet her. And then we exchanged numbers. And then we kept in touch. And we've been friends
ladies and gentlemen, you know what? This is the problem. You fucked my story up. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been my bitch since the day that she came down the street with paparazzi and 4 women on her arm. That will tell you how tall Babs is.
What did you do that night
Babs,
with those 4 women?
It doesn't matter. No, baby. If she writes a book, one day I called Babs, right? Let me tell you about one morning. Let me tell you about a morning. The ladies and gentlemen, we out of here. Let me tell you about one of my mornings. So I was talking to a girl, right? And, you know, me and the girl was talking for a minute. I was talking to a lot of girls. So I posted her my story. If you made it to my story, you was doing good. So somebody called me, an AG hit me up. And he was like, yo, I smashed Shorty. And I was like, oh, they was like, I took her virginity. I was like, oh. So I text her. So no, wait, babe. The story gets crazy. So I text her. And I'm like, yo, somebody told me that they took your, you know, your virginity for our side of the rainbow. And she was like, who? And she named somebody else. Right? So she named a rapper that we all know. So I said, what? So I hit Babs, because this is all before 9:30 in the morning. It was too much for me. Babs is my friend. Like, this is my friend. So I hit her up and tell the story. Now, mind you, remember the story. It was Shorty I'm talking to. Somebody said they slept with her. And then she said, what? And then she named a famous rapper. So I told Babs the story. Babs was like, what? The famous rapper? She got my name tatted on her. Like, I smashed her, and I said,
what?
I ain't called none of them back. The whole chain.
How did she smash her?
Babs played the role of...
To an AG?
What? And I now look at everybody.
You don't have to be an AG to be on top.
Listen, whatever she's saying,
I'm saying that
that morning she smashed.
You used the tracks on the AG.
Right, the AG. Now, mind you, me and the AG got history because she beat up her ex for wanting to come to the mansion that my scammers was renting in LA. It's a long story, but bottom line, the AG is an AG. Now, there's very few AG famous rappers, so you know you're gonna pick out of the 5. But what I'm saying is, bottom line,
it ain't the Bratz.
See, you can't do that.
You don't know who it is. You don't know who it is.
No, she does.
I was playing them and slaying them.
But bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, that day, I didn't call none of them back. Like, everybody that was in the chain, they all exposed themselves to each other. It was messy. I ain't hang out with none of them. I'm drunk. It's my baby's birthday weekend.
Yeah, I'm about to call y'all when we get off live.
That's the point.
I'm interrupting y'all whole night. I'm calling you on FaceTime, bitch.
I just thought
I'm in a party too.
You want popcorn?
Yeah.
My baby love when I make her popcorn. I make the popcorn from scratch.
Popcorn.
The best. I'm gonna marry her.
Let me say this, okay? If you get married,
when
you get married, right? I'm not in the wedding. I'm not your friend anymore.
You should be the pastor. Ladies and gentlemen, you should be the one.
Babs is not being the pastor.
It'd be like, Babs should do it. Dearly beloved, we gather here today. My nigga getting married. She finally settled the fuck down. Okay, out of all the bitches that I met, Maria, you are the best one. Okay, so
you know my speech is gonna be lit.
I know,
right?
I know.
You know,
y'all got the ring.
It's gonna be so lit. When I walk down, we gotta have the whole routine. It's gonna be lit. It's not gonna be no regular shit. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna have to call my stepsister and get the video from her wedding where we did the single ladies dance. Kill that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be fly. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to find out that you proposed on social media because I'm gonna be offended.
Babs, that's another show. Shout out to Better Girl Corp. I want to be the guy with the money gun. We like money guns. Okay.
We like money guns, and what we also like is for our friends to call us and tell us things before it gets posted on social media.
Hey, stop! Don't feed into the butter.
That's what we like. We don't want to find out things about our friends and family on social media.
Listen,
this is insane.
let me tell
This
you.
is insanity.
Let me tell you. It's me, Al, Ali. Oh, hi, Ali. How are you, baby? Listen, Bunny, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm hanging out. Okay.
Wait, real quick, let me tell you something. One of my close friends, she's not up here. She's not watching the show tonight, so I can't say her name. But I wish she was, because I would have pulled her up. I remember when she told me she was about to get married. Okay, so let me tell you this, right? She had broke up with her girlfriend. Her and her girlfriend broke up, and then they had got back together. And then she called me. She was like, yeah, I'm going to marry her. And I started fucking crying. Real tears. She would tell you this shit. Real fucking tears. I said, don't do it. Don't. That's the type of friend I am. I go in. I said, don't do it, please. She said, B, don't cry, B. The bitch said, don't cry. She said, B, don't cry. I love her. All right? That's what the motherfuckers ain't together right now. So I'm not telling this to
Let me tell you something.
I fuck with Maria.
Let me tell you something.
The other girl was not from Brooklyn.
No.
She was from Queens.
No, we don't do that. Now,
who was
two
from
things.
Queens? Wait, which one was from Queens?
Girl, I told her not to marry was from Queens.
This some people, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This is her story. But look, what I'm gonna marry her because my mama love her. You know, but I hate when people do shit like that. You know what you just did. Like I hate that.
Somebody said as much as they put us through, they getting married. And we
That's
gonna
Marcus.
go live.
That's
Bacon that get cheap.
That's Marcus.
That's you, Marcus.
He's talking about us.
Let me tell you something. You know, like my mama.
Egg and cheese is going live for the wedding. You already know the vibe.
I know. My mama in the hospital, right? So my mama in there fighting for her life, and she beating everything, right? So it'd be some motherfucking nurses that come in, and they think that they telling me good shit, and they be like, yeah, you know, such and such happened to me, and I'm like, okay, that's good, and then just like that, and then they died, and then Maria be like, well, that's not our story. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hate when a nigga be like, yo, this is going on. Like, you just told me that beautiful story. You like, but they didn't make it. Da, da, da. I don't want to fucking hear that shit, nigga.
Well, let me tell you a story of survival.
What?
So my brother, I'm gonna tell you a story of survival.
Oh, your brother.
My brother was in a car accident. He got hit from behind. The accident caused his brain to hit his skull, and so the doctor said that it was the same type of injury as having a stroke. Because for those who don't know, the stroke is a brain injury. So they told my mother he wasn't going to make it. He was going to die. My brother actually did die. He flatlined. They had to bring him back. So they brought my brother back. So he was in a coma. My brother was in a coma for almost 2 months. And, you know, I remember being in the hospital with them taking a fucking flashlight, opening his eyes, and sticking that shit, and nothing happening. Yeah. Nothing happening. They sticking that shit mad close, and nothing's happening. And so, you know, my brother had to get surgery on his brain. His brain was swelling. They had to get surgery to drain his brain. He had a tube stuck out of his head, you know, and they had to put a trach in him and all of that. So then first of all, I was scared. Every time my phone would ring, I would be terrified to answer my phone.
I have PTSD.
Yes. So I thought that I was getting a call that my brother wasn't going to make it. At that time, I was not living in the same state as my brother. So I had to pack up my shit and go to the state he was in. You can't even imagine packing clothes for a funeral. Because I packed regular clothes and then I packed funeral clothes because I didn't know if he was going to make it. So I had to pack this shit. So I get out there, whatever, and all of this is happening, and his chances of survival was very, very slim. According to the doctors, he was not going to make it, like, according to the doctors. But I'm going to tell you this story of survival because my brother came out of that fucking coma. When he came out of that coma, it went from no movement to movement from the flashlight. And then he came out of the coma, and then eventually they took the trach out of him. And the first thing my brother said is, I'm getting me a Hummer with disability plates. This is the first thing this nigga said when he couldn't really talk, so he was writing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And actually, he wrote that. He didn't say it. He wrote it that he was getting a Hummer with disability plates. Now, actually survived. But when they realized he was gonna survive, I asked the nurse one day. I said, "Is he gonna survive?" She said, "Well, it depends on what you think survival is.
Yeah.
Is being a vegetable surviving? Because he could be a vegetable if you consider that as survival. In my state of mind at the time, as long as he was alive, he was alive. If he was a vegetable, he was a lit vegetable. He was the best vegetable in the motherfucking garden. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mushroom.
how I looked at the shit.
That's my
And yeah. And we was riding. You know what I'm saying? Is he came out of that shit, took the trach out. That nigga was up. They put him in rehab. My brother, I watched this nigga. This is how crazy the brain is. I watched my brother learn he was a baby, an infant. The wheelchair they had him in was linked back because he couldn't even control, like an infant. He had a bib on, couldn't control his drool. Like he had to learn literally everything. He had to learn how to talk. He had to learn how to eat. He had to learn how to swallow. He had to learn everything over again. And that nigga did that shit. And I look at my brother now. I wish he was on his live because I would pull my brother up. And you won't even believe it. 2 years afterwards, my mother brought him back to the hospital. And the niggas in the hospital was like, this shit is a miracle. Like, they couldn't believe it. So I'm going to tell you the story of survival of somebody who they said wasn't going to make it, actually died, and they had to shock him back to life, had a brain injury, everything gone. He came back. He had to learn everything over again. He knew nothing. He had his mind, but he knew shit. He could remember everything and all of that. But his the motions and all of that, he didn't know how to do it. So to watch him with a bib, all of this, learning how he had to go through speech therapy, mad shit. When he got to the hospital, he went to the rehab. And I remember the nurses being so nice. Oh, come on, Mr. Wally. You can do it. Trying to get him to stand up. I leaned over in his ear. I said, nigga, you want to go home? He shook his head, yup. I said, yeah, me too. I said, I can't do this. I said, I want to go home too. I said, so let's go home. Get up. I watched my brother take everything in him to stand up. And he stood up for 2 seconds, sweat dripping. Back down. Today, my brother, that nigga is outside, okay? He right back just like everybody else. He got a job. That nigga is driving again. You know what I'm saying? He's living his life. So even though you getting these stories of people who didn't make it, I'm going to tell you a story of survival. And I know it's hard for you to hear the stories of people who didn't make it, but I'm going to tell you, my brother made it. And they said he wasn't going to make it. Everything they said was negative.
Yo, listen, y'all just hearing this story. I am in my darkest hour right now, and I call my friend, and my friend only gives me hope. Like I'm going, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going through it right now. I'm in the middle of this story that she's talking about. Like, not even in the middle. I'm damn near in the beginning of the story about. So when I was trying to give her flowers earlier, I was just trying to tell you that my friend with the continuous circle down there, I don't know if that's a phone call or whatever, but I just want to let y'all know that. Oh, and now she dropped. No, it's all good, man, because I'm going through it right now. But I will tell you one thing: I can't wait until God show up and show out, and that's all that's been happening. I'll be honest with y'all, man. My mom had 3 strokes, and 3 strikes you out. And my mama in there fighting. My mama in there moving her eyes. My mother in there like, yo, this has been the most traumatic thing I've ever been through. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been through trauma. And it just showed me the glory of God every day. I just left the hospital and just to see my mother and the way, she fighting and all that. So, y'all keep us in prayer. Everybody ask me what you need. I don't need no money. I don't need no gifts. I don't need nothing. I just need prayer. And for my mama, and I tell you, she a fighter. She a fighter. That's what they told us the other night. And I have seen some traumatic shit. I have seen some traumatic shit. But as long as she fight, we fight. and my mama fighting. So cut the pieces of the enemy. And I want to tell y'all, like, she'll tell y'all the story right now. It's cool, but my nigga Babs be there for me. And of course this young lady. But Babs be there for me, and she tell me, yo, Luck, they bugging, yo. They told me that same thing about my brother. You know how many times they told my mother he was dead? Yo, Luck, please, all right? Don't listen to them fucking doctors, all right? Them doctors don't know nothing, all right? So when I talk to my nigga, I call her crying, Babs, they told me this. Don't listen to them fucking doctors. So my girl in there fighting, and that's the only reason why I could come on here. We're happy tonight because I know I left the hospital. The doctor who was there, yo, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to tell y'all this story. And the crazy part is we've been filming every day. Mm-hmm. So I have the good, the bad, the ugly. But the only reason why I've been filming is not because I want to be famous. I'm famous because I want to show you the glory of my God. That's the first video. My mother doing therapy. I said, Mommy, we doing this to show the glory of God. We've been through everything. And I've been drinking. So I'll tell you, my mama been off life support for 3 days. And then she went back on life support. And then now she's off life support. And the only thing that I could tell y'all is that God want my faith to be where it's supposed to be. And God is creating me to be, not even just me. I tell you, I have friends who are atheists sending me scriptures. I have friends who never prayed. I have family members who've never prayed. They say, I've never prayed this much. So as I look around, I see my sister with the Bible. That is the first time I've, in my 41 years, seen my sister with the Bible out and mean it. So it's like, we can't get defeated. They was calling me, yo, I've been up since 3 a.m. They called me from the hospital from 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I'm in here having nervous breakdowns, and then I get to the hospital and my mama's okay. And it's like, stupid, yo, God, what are you going to do? You going to listen to the voice of a stranger, or you going to believe in God? Ladies and gentlemen, we got to choose. You going to believe in God?
The doctors don't know everything.
It's called medical practice.
Yeah, they don't know everything, and the prayer work. Let me tell you, one day I was in the hospital. I'm sitting in there. I see all these people, these white men with leather vests come on. Like, and they come in the hospital. I'm like, who the hell is this? My mother said, these are bikers for Jesus. my mother went to the store, okay?
No.
Ran into some people outside that said they was bikers for Jesus. My mother said, please come to the hospital and pray for my son. They came in there. They prayed for him. Then I remember my cousin coming to Texas, and she came in here. The nurses said, you can't touch him because they don't want you to touch them and all of that.
Right.
So they said, oh, you can't touch him. You can't touch him. My cousin, the nurse walked out. Now, my cousin is very religious. Right. She touched his head, started speaking in tongues, went in. About a week later, that's when my brother came out the coma. My cousin said, I put hands on him. I put hands on him. So I'm going to tell y'all, anybody that's in these comments right now that's watching this show, please pray for Donna Lee. Prayers go a long way. And, we need good prayers. We need good prayers up in the air. Not just one, not just two, but every night, every morning.
Now, time out.
Prayers. We need it.
And in the day and era, ladies and gentlemen, I don't answer my phone. I only did the show because I want to do the show. But I want to tell y'all, there's a difference between people say, I'm praying for you. And there's a difference to people who talk to God. Because there people say, I'll pray for you, and I don't know if they're going to pray, but there's people who say them by name. And I appreciate everybody who's really talking to God and sending out, thank you for the badge markers, and sending out prayers, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to God. And, like, I ain't going to lie, my mother is a fighter. They told me the other night, I ain't going to tell y'all what I seen the other night, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know who's talking right now, but all I know is that, the other night, it was, I have been through an emotional roller coaster. I'm not even going to lie, but what I will say is that I've had prayer warriors in there. And hold up, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, get y'all a supply of lion's mane. My mother was in a coma from February 16th to March 11th. March 11th, we put the lion's mane in her feeding tube, and my mother's eyes opened up. Okay, my mother's opened my eyes. So I'm only sharing my journey because I want to tell y'all the greatness and the glory of my God. And I see my mama in there fighting tonight. I came on the show happy because 3 a.m. I was not happy. I was crying till 6 a.m. Ask her. I went there. They got the right doctor there tonight. And yo, I've been filming everything. And when I'm allowed to, when I can, y'all, this story is gonna blow y'all mind. Listen, the racism and listen to you.
Yeah, we not gonna get into it right now.
I can't. But when I tell y'all, when I get to tell my mother's story, you're gonna be amazed. But at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, God gets all the glory, because if it wasn't for God, my mama would have been left. And if she wasn't a fighter, she would have been left. So what I'm telling y'all is, find your faith, fight for your faith. Okay? I love y'all. I'm out of here. We've been on here way too long. I love y'all.
Real quick, let me say this real quick. Shout out to Bam Handsome. First of all, I want to say this real quick because he supports the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show all the time. But this guy has been supporting me for years. This is the first person that made the Bad Bunny fan page. This was years ago. Okay? This guy has been supporting me for so many years. And I want to just tell you, Bam, that I love you.
Aww.
I appreciate you. You are ride or die. And you already know. Let's go, Luck!
Tomorrow, 10 a.m., we have the prayer group, free ministry at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's in my bio. Ashley, I love you so much. Yo, shout out to Ashley, because my mother is the reason why I'm grounded in God. My mother is the one who introduced me to God and all that, but Ashley reintroduced me to God. And she will never know how much she means to me. And Ashley, thank you for everything. Our walks through the forest when I got scared, everything, just telling me what God has told you. I love you so much. Well, Lady Luck, Bad Bunny. Oh, Lady Luck. Dolly B. Hey, let's get it. Hey, it's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show. The cheese show, and we get we need yo, and it's 3 times a week, yo. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show. The cheese show, yeah. She's about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Talk to Big Daddy when you wake that ass up. Yo, what are you waiting for? Wake that ass up. Happy birthday, Maria. What? Drop it like it's hot. Yo, happy birthday, Dolly B. Hey. I love you so much, guys.
I love you too, Lady Luck.
I love you too, Babs.
I love you too, Maria. You already know the vibe. Brooklyn all day. Gang.
Wait. I got a sound effect for that. No. That's not the sound effect for Brooklyn. This is the sound effect for Brooklyn. All right. Yeah, I love y'all.